The capture in our prayer that we want additional 100,000 men and women to be recruited and trained and equipped and well kitted in the Nigerian army to be able to cover the increasing number of population, and the fact that we now have more schools than we used to have in 1960, in 1970, in 1980. Every year, our population is growing at 3%, and therefore our armed forces numbers should increase in addition to the deployment of appropriate tracking technology.
So,
out of the unemployment market, it will be money well spent, even if somebody else has to give.
So we should all of the armed forces to immediately ensure the recruitment of at least 100,000 personnel.
Yes, sir.
Into the armed forces. No, it's at least, he's saying at least it's a motion, at least 100,000 personnel into the armed forces to cater for the security of the nation in view of the exponential increase in our population. That's one.
The second is
the second one is
money voted
that
for
we should look into
safe school
that
program.
The Senate, you are urging the Senate to look into the issue or the money voted for safe school program and how they were utilized.
Yes, Mr. President. Thank you, sir.
Any seconder?
There's need for guidance here. He ought to have crafted his motion in a way that it will be well understood. Put it together and then you read it so that somebody will second. Just write it, count it very well, and then somebody will second. Because there are two motions together.
Sorry. Under the shoulder, clench it immediately so you can craft the motion for us.
Mr. President, I appreciate this privilege. I move that the Senate urged Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces to order the Nigerian Army to recruit additional 100,000 men and women into the Nigerian Army, trained and equipped to be able to cope with the exponential increase in our population. Urge the Senate.
Thank you. That's the first additional prayer. Any seconder?
Yeah, I think the amendment instead of army is the military. More than 100.
No, just more personnel. Not giving him number.
No, but the moment you said at least.
View of the exponential increase in our population.
Don't worry. I don't want it to be a list. Joanna has not spoken today.
Mr. President, distinguished senators, I am Amos Yohana. I represent Adamawa North, and I rise to second the additional prayer, the military to recruit at least 100,000 men and women and be equipped. I so second.
Any time frame?
So I think it should be as soon as possible because we cannot order the president. We urge him, and he will know that this is something urgent. And the young men and women are all over the country roaming around unemployed. They'll be quite happy to. Just last week, sir, I heard that in Ghana, people were trying to join the army, so it's not only Nigeria.
A motion has been moved and seconded that we should urge the President, Commander-in-Chief to take steps to order the Nigerian Armed Forces to immediately recruit at least 100,000 personnel into various arms of the military to assist in combating terrorism and insecurity as soon as possible. Those in support of the additional prayer as moved and seconded say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You have two prayers.
Thank you, Mr. President.